No one. Polymerization. Polymerization is the chemical reaction, right? Polymerization is the process in which relatively small particles, or you can say monomers, small particles called monomers, combined chemically to produce a large chain-like molecule, which is also known as macromolecule. Macromolecule. Macromolecule is made up of monomers, or you can say polymer. Polymers are made up of monomers. Monomers are joined by chemical reactions in order to form a polymer, and the process is known as polymerization, as you all know that. Here, our topic is polymerase chain reaction. Chain reaction, which is catalyzed by an enzyme called polymerase. Polymerase. With the help of polymerase chain reaction, we can clone the genes. We can produce number of copies of a gene within hours. PCR, and which is widely used method to rapidly make millions to billions of copies of specific DNA or gene. So we can produce millions to billion copies of our desired DNA fragment or gene within 2-3 hours. So that is the beauty of this technology. There is natural process. There is natural process of gene cloning, but it is time-taking process where we use E. coli cells. Our desired DNA fragment is inserted into a suitable vector that is usually plasmid. As a result, rDNA is formed, recombinant DNA is formed, or recombinant vector is formed. That recombinant vector is inserted into a competent E. coli cell. That competent E. coli cell undergo mitosis. Along with E. coli cells, plasmid or recombinant vector also replicate and produce number of copies. It multiplies. In this way, we can clone our gene with the help of natural gene cloning process, but it is time-taking process. With the help of PCR, we can produce millions, and to billions of copies within 2 to 3 hours or 3 to 4 hours. So that is the beauty of this technology. PCR was developed by Kary Mullis. PCR was developed by Kary Mullis in the year 1984. This point is very important for your B.Ed and MSc entrance examinations. PCR. PCR technology was developed by Kary Mullis in the year 1984. And nowadays we are hearing about RT-PCR. RT-PCR is the advanced technology, which is also known as real-time PCR, which is used to diagnose COVID-19 virus. As you all know that, right? Real-time PCR. Yeah. What is the principle behind this PCR? What is the principle behind PCR technique? So here in this PCR, the DNA molecule is denatured into 2 polynucleotide strands. It means the 2 strands of DNA get separated, which is known as denaturation. After denaturation, polymers, or you can say specific polymers, attach it to these strands. One polymer is attached to one polynucleotide chain. Primers are attached to the polynucleotide strands. Primers are nothing but a nucleotide chain, a short nucleotide chain which comprises about 4 to 6 nucleotides. 4 to 6 nucleotides. Primer is nothing but a nucleotide chain which is short and usually comprises 4 to 6 nucleotides only. Based on the complementary base pairing, these primers are attached to the separated DNA strands at 3' end, which is very important. After adding the primers to the DNA strands, DNA polymerase come into action, and it adds free nucleotides, deoxyribonucleotides, based on the complementary base pairing. In this way, a new polynucleotide chain is synthesized opposite to each polynucleotide chain of DNA molecule. At the end of cycle 1, 2 DNA molecules are formed from one DNA molecule. It takes about 2 to 3 minutes to complete one cycle. In each cycle, the number of DNA molecules are doubled. In first cycle, one DNA molecule becomes 2. In second cycle, 2 becomes 4. In third cycle, 4 becomes 8. And next cycle, 8 becomes 16, and so on. So in this way, we can produce millions to billions of copies of our desired DNA fragment within 3 to 4 hours. So that is a beauty. Let us move to next one. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Requirements of PCR. Let us see. Thermal cycler is the machine, computerized machine. With the help of this thermal cycler, we can perform PCR cycles. Thermal cycler is a computerized machine. Here you can see on the picture. Is it visible to you, the picture?
Yes, sir.
That is thermal cycler, which perform PCR, polymerase chain reactions. In front of the machine, if you observe very clearly, there are buttons, right? And there's small screen is also there. So you can feed the program. We can feed the program of each cycle. And at the top of this thermal cycler, you find a block region. Is it visible? Where you can find the wells. In the wells, we place append-off tubes. Here you can see the wells. About the number of wells vary from machine to machine. It is not constant. In some machines, the number of wells may be 20. In some other, it may be 50. So at a time, 50 samples can be cloned at a time. At a time, 50 DNA clones, 50 DNA samples can be cloned with the help of PCR. Right? That is, this is the foremost requirement, computerized machine, that is thermal cycler. And the next requirement is append-off test tubes, small test tubes. Here you can see this is append-off test tube. Now, whatever the requirements for a PCR, the chemicals, we placed all the chemicals in this append-off tube. Later on, we closed the lid. Then this append-off tube placed in the well, which is provided at the top of the thermal cycler. Okay, coming to next one, DNA. Whatever the DNA you want to clone, or desirable DNA fragment or gene. Next, Taq polymerase is required. Usually, in PCR cycle, all the steps are performed at high temperatures. Usually, if you take denaturation step, which is performed under 92 to 95 degrees centigrade, and primer annealing 55 to 65 degrees centigrade, and primer elongation or extension, which is performed under 72 degrees centigrade. High temperature. So the usually enzymes are denatured at high temperatures, as you all know that. Above 40 degrees, enzymes may not work. We need stable enzyme at this temperature, at 90 degrees centigrade. So that is the reason why scientists use Taq polymerase. the enzyme which is extracted from Thermus aquaticus, a thermophilous bacteria. And next requirement is primers. Like I said earlier, primers are nothing but short length polynucleotide chain which comprises about 4 to 5 nucleotides in length, 4 to 6 nucleotides in length. And coming to last one, free nucleotides or deoxyribonucleotides, DATP, DGTP, GTTP, GCTP. Sorry, D, not G. Deoxyribo adenyllic acid, deoxyriboguanidinic acid, deoxyribothymidinic acid, and deoxyribosididinic acid. You all know that. These are the nucleotides involved in the synthesis of polynucleotide chain of DNA. Deoxyadenyllic acid, and here deoxyadenyllic acid with phosphate. So that is the reason why DATP, DGTP, GTTP, sorry, not G, D, printing typing error, DTTP and DCTP. These are the requirements of PCR. Coming to steps involved in PCR. There are three main steps in PCR cycle. Number one, denaturation. Number two, primer annealing. And number three, extension or synthesis, or you can say primer elongation. These are the three steps. Three steps include one cycle. Three steps include one cycle. Denaturation. At 95 degrees centigrade, the DNA get denatured and separated into two polynucleotides strands due to the breakage of hydrogen bonds in between them. Two strands are get separated. This step is called denaturation, which takes place at 95 degrees centigrade, and the time required is about below 1 minute. Below 1 minute. Right? After denaturation, second step is primer annealing. Primer annealing, or you can say which is also known as renaturation. Primer annealing. After separation of the two strands, primers are attached at the 3' end of two polynucleotide strands. Primers are attached to the two polynucleotide chains at 3' end. And this step requires 55 to 55 degrees centigrade around. In between, the temperature varies between 55 to 65 degrees centigrade. Usually 55 degrees centigrade is used. At 55 degrees centigrade, primers are attached to the 3' end of two polynucleotide chains of DNA molecule. After primer annealing, third step starts, that is extension or synthesis. In continuation of primers, Taq polymerase add deoxyribonucleotides to the polynucleotide strands on the basis of complementary base pairing. The two strands are act as template strands. Okay. In continuation to the primer, Taq polymerase add deoxyribonucleotides to the template strands on the basis of complementary base pairing. If adenine is there on the template strand, thymine is added. If thymine is there on the template strand, adenine is added. Adenylic acid instead of adenylic acid, deoxyadenylic acid is the nucleotide. In this way, if guanine is present on the template strand, cytosine is added. In this way, deoxyribonucleotides added opposite to the each template strand. As a result, a new strand is synthesized opposite to each strand. As a result, at the end of first cycle, two DNA molecules are formed. Two long DNA molecules and two short length DNA molecules are formed. This is the first step. After first step, after completion of the first step, second step will start. Second step include denaturation, primer annealing, and extension. In this way, you can program 30 cycles or 40 cycles or whatever the number of cycles you require, you can feed it as program. First, you feed step 1 of cycle, that is denaturation, and computer asks what is the temperature you require. Then you add temperature 95 degrees, and then duration, how much duration you require for the first step denaturation. You may add 30 seconds or 40 seconds or maybe 60 seconds. Then second step, what is the temperature you require? 55 degrees centigrade. Duration, then you add duration. In this way, and how many cycles you require. After feeding these 3 steps, the computer asks how many cycles, 30 cycles or 40 cycles. After 30 cycles, millions of copies of our DNA molecule is cloned, produced. Here you can see in the picture, it is very clearly, this same picture I have given in the notes. This is a DNA molecule, nucleotides are there, DNA primers are also there, and Taq polymer is also added to this step. During denaturation, what happened? 2 strands of the DNA molecule get separated. After denaturation, primers are annealed to the 3' end. Here you can see 3' end of each polynucleotide chain. After completion of the annealing, extension of primer takes place, catalyzed by DNA Taq polymerase engine. Add deoxyribonucleotides to the template strand based on the complementary base pair. So in this way, primer extended, primer elongation takes place. In this way, at the end of cycle 1, 2 complete DNA molecules are produced from one DNA molecule. From one DNA molecule, 2 DNA molecules are produced at the end of cycle 1, and which it completes about 3 to 4 minutes. It completes about 3 to 4 minutes only. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us move to next one. I want to show you a video, then you will able to understand very clearly. Let me close this. Is video visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here you can see we need to isolate the sample DNA from the sample tissue. So that is the reason why sample tissue is required. From this tissue, we have isolated the DNA, and we need only this green segment of DNA. This is the gene we need to clone, and thermal cycler or PCR machine, or you can say thermal cycler. And with the help of thermal cycler and other requirements, we can produce thousands of copies of millions of billions of copies of DNA molecule. And here we can characterize with the help of cloning. We can characterize. Let us move forward. Of the requirements to perform PCR, and all are added into the Appendor tube. Appendor tube is placed in the well, then lid is closed. Now what is going to be happen in the test tube? Let us see. Target DNA molecule which we need to clone. Cycle 1, denaturation at 95 degrees centigrade. As a result, two strands are get separated. This one is a Taq polymerase which is waiting. These are the primers, or you can say oligonucleotides. Primers are oligonucleotides. And deoxyribonucleotides. Primers are added to the 3' end of target DNA sequence, target DNA molecules. Then RNA polymerase is added deoxyribonucleotides to the template strands based on the complementary base pairings. Then cycles 2 starts. 4 strands are formed. Primers are added. Then primer elongation takes place with the help of Taq polymerase and deoxyribonucleotides. 4 DNA molecules are formed. 4 DNA molecules are formed at the end of second cycle. Again, denaturation, third cycle starts. Primer annealing takes place. Then primer elongation takes place. Here you can see target DNA, short length DNA. Cycle 3, copies of target DNA 2. Cycle 4, 8. Cycle 6, cycle 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14. This way, the number of target DNA is increased. From the single DNA molecule, how many copies are formed? How many copies of the target DNA are obtained in only 4 hours? How many copies? Is number visible on your screens?
Yes, sir.
What is the number?
1,773,707,441,764.
I think that is not 1 million, 1 billion. 100 crores.
Yes, sir. I told 1 billion.
1 billion, yeah. Within 4 hours. You can imagine. It is not possible through natural gene cloning process. That is the beauty of this technology. So we can clone the target DNA or desired gene into millions to billions within hours. That is the beauty of this technology, and which is very, very important. And let me progress further. I have performed this experiment when I was in research. PCR cloning. Was the video?
Nice, sir.
Is it clear? Is it clear now? PCR?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Let me discuss further.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, applications. what are the applications of PCR? Gene cloning can be
Yes.
done in small size DNA. Gene cloning can be done in small size DNA molecule. Variations in DNA can be recognized using either known DNA sequences or cleaved DNA fragments. Variations, whatever the variations that are occur in DNA, recognize, we can find with the help of PCR. And nucleotide sequence in a gene can be discovered through this process. So we can discover the nucleotide sequence. And there is other technique, that is genomic sequencing or DNA sequences. DNA sequencer is also there. But for short-length DNAs, we can find the sequences, nucleotide sequence which are present in the DNA. We can find or we can discover. But long-length DNAs, we use genome sequencer or DNA sequencer, which is very expensive. And more number of copies of DNA can be prepared with minimal technical skills, time, and low cost. Now, RTP, you know the cost of RT-PCR for COVID test. How they will given result? In what form they will given result? RT-PCR result. CT value. Do you know about CT value? CT. During COVID-19 test, RT-PCR is done, and the result of RT-PCR is given in the form of CT value. CT value is nothing but cycles, number of cycles. How many number of cycles are required to diagnose, to detect the COVID virus? COVID virus contain RNA, single stranded RNA. That single stranded RNA is modified into DNA with the help of reverse transcriptase. That DNA is cloned with the help of PCR. And we need to clone and produce number of copies of DNA. If it is detected in 12 cycles or 14 cycles, the infection is more. The infection is more. If it is detected 16 above cycles or 20 cycles, the infection is moderate. If it is detected below 30 cycles, in between 20 to 30 cycles, the infection is very low. And after 30 cycles, they give as negative. It is not positive. Then the lesser the number of cycles, the infection is more. The lesser the value of CT is, the number of the infection is more in the body. Right? Aberrations, DNA fragment can be found. Aberrated DNA fragments can be found. Genetic disorders can be detected by this process with the help of PCR. And gene expression during embryo development can be understood through this process. These are some of the applications of PCR. Nowadays, PCR technology is widely used in forensic sciences. Without PCR, you can't do in forensic science. You need to perform PCR. You need to perform PCR, right? So these are some of the applications of PCR technology, which is very, very important for your semester and examinations as well as competitive examinations. PCR, polymerase chain reaction. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.